Hi, this is Todd Lohenry, and I want to share some thoughts with you, some further thoughts about email productivity based on the article that I referenced above. So, as I said in my post, to me, the single best piece of advice that I've ever received or given in the area of email productivity is to only give your business email address to people with whom you want to do business. And if you do that, your inbox will look like this most of the time. Now, I'm using Outlook 2014, which actually isn't a bad application. It's much better than Outlook used to be in the past. And I'm using this because many people are forced to use or stuck using Outlook whether they want to or not. So what are a couple of different things that you can do with Outlook if you have given your email address out to other people and other people are dominating your inbox with their information? Well, first of all, I define email into two different categories. What I call just-in-time information and what I call just-in-case information. Just-in-time information is defined in my world as information that affects relationships or revenue. That's it. Those are the people with whom you want to do business. Relationships and revenue. Everything else should be processed later. Okay, so the relationships, the just-in-time people, the relationships and revenue people, those are the people that get your business email address. For everybody else, though, that has it, there are a number of different tools, things that you can do in Outlook to automate this process so that you're using the technology to only get the most important things delivered to you. So one of these things is this. With any email that comes into my inbox, I can create what's called a rule. And rules are very simple. When I get an email from any of this, with all of the selected conditions, so I could say, anytime I get an email from Todd, anytime the subject contains something, anything it's sent to me, anytime it's sent to me only, do the following: display a new item alert window, play a sound, or move the item. None of those are, are really exciting, but for most problem emails, just in case information that I don't want to see, one of the things that I can do is say, anytime I get an email from the sender, move the item to a particular folder where I can go and check it later. But here's the most powerful part. I can click on the advanced options, and there are tons more rules that I can work with. So one of the things that I could do is to put email into a specific category. One of my personal favorites is anytime my name is in the CC box, I can kind of assume that that is what I would call a CYA, or cover your ass email. And it's not as important as something that is sent directly to me, where my name is in the to box. Okay? So one of the things that I could do is to create a CYA folder, and anytime my name is in the CC box, have that content go over there where I can check it later. That way, again, only the most important emails are going to appear in my actual inbox. Everything else will go to a folder that I can check later. Okay? Another problem, I remember, when I first started using the internet 20 years ago, when the company that I was working for opened its gateway to be able to exchange emails with other companies. One of the mistakes that I made was saying to myself, do you mean that I can get companies to send me newsletters in my inbox? How cool is that? Now, years later, I'm doing everything I can to hunt down and kill newsletters in my inbox so that, again, I only get the just-in-time information that I need to conduct business. Okay? So one of the things that I can do is I can take all of the newsletters, and some companies, only have newsletters, but I can take those, and again, I can use a rule to automatically put them into a subfolder called newsletters that I create and manage. Another thing that I can do is to use RSS feeds. So I've already added a couple here. So for example, I can go in and I can add a new RSS feed. And I just go in and type the URL. Okay. And add that. And I'm asked, do I want to add this feed to Outlook? I go ahead and click yes. And now what will happen is that the last 10 posts from this website will show up in my news. And I can manage them from here. Okay, so I can go in and I can take a look at all of the content from any website. If I can scan these titles. If I see something interesting, I can read it. Or I can go and mark them all as read. And it's just a much more efficient way to handle the just-in-case information that I need. And this RSS functionality is built right into Microsoft Outlook. Again, this will take pressure off of your inbox. Another thing that you can do is to get a free email account with either Outlook or Gmail. Me personally, I prefer Outlook. Excuse me, I prefer Gmail. Wow. And here, where did I want to be here? Okay. So this is what Outlook looks like. And it has a pretty nifty technology called Smart Inbox, I think. And Outlook has really, Outlook.com has really come a long way. And it is an excellent service. And for reasons that should be obvious, it integrates very well with Microsoft Outlook. But there should be nothing that stops you within most organizations from establishing a free Outlook.com account that you can then read in your inbox in Outlook, in the Outlook application, and you can send all of the just-in-case information newsletters to that email address and only check it after you've handled all of your business stuff. As I said, I personally prefer Gmail, and one of the reasons why is because I think it makes makes me much more productive. And the reason why is that Google will automatically sort my email into social, promotions, updates, and forums. Again, keeping my inbox, pretty clear and free of distractions. Another one of my favorite tools that works really well with web email is a free service called Unroll.me. And what Unroll.me does is it intercepts all of the emails that are just in case, and I can put these into categories, and I can read these one at a time. And again, just quickly scan my emails. Now, one of the things that I see is that even with this philosophy that I have just in time versus just in case, over the years in my Gmail account, over 1,600 newsletters have crept into my email world, into my main inbox, and Unroll.me captures all of them and serves them up in this format once a day. It is one of the single best tools that I have found. So I've given you very quickly some ideas for how you can use the tools within Microsoft Outlook and outside of Microsoft Outlook to winnow things down so that you're only looking at the just-in-time information. In my next segment, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how then do I actually move through my inbox using David Allen's Getting Things Done principles. In the meantime, I want to strongly encourage you, if you feel that um, Outlook is not a strong point for you, then I strongly encourage you to go to lynda.com, where they have 24 different Outlook courses and over 1,000 different video tutorials on how to increase your Microsoft Outlook skills. And they deal with all different versions from 2013, 2011, 2010, and 2007. And just to help you get started, let's see, there we go. On our website at metacom.co, if you go to the blog or any other page beside the home page, there is a link that says we use and recommend. And there is a free 7-day trial that you can use in order to ramp up your Outlook skills. If these things don't help you, or if you have other issues, I encourage you to use the Connect form or comment on this post, and we can talk about personal digital coaching and how we might be able to help you overcome your inbox. Thanks for listening.